right, I promised a story today, and I actually promised it a couple of days ago. All right, I'm gonna tell you a couple of quick, fast Benny craziness. People ask me like, "What kind of stuff Benny's done?" Well, I'll tell you right now. One, I had to go pick up a carburetor for Frank. For he had a car. I used to say in my life it was the car. So anyway, more on that one day. But I had to go pick up a carburetor, shipped it in. There was this place downtown in Midtown by Times Square where you used to pick up auto parts, like specialty auto parts. So he sent me down there with Benny to pick it up, no big deal. So I went down there, and this is when Times Square started to become like Disney World, and it started changing. It started becoming a very weird place. Like I was used to like the hookers, the criminals, the murderers, the pimps, the drug dealers. Like for me, that was Times Square. Like I could deal with that. All of a sudden, you start to see like, I don't know, like Tickle Me Elmo types, Big Bird type motherfuckers out there, and Spider-Man and shit like that, whatever. So anyway, I was gonna go inside the building and make the payment, wait for them to get it to me, whatever. And I did the big fucking mistake of leaving Benny in the street. So anyway, Benny's in the street hanging out, and all of a sudden this fucking nefarious hood Spider-Man comes over. And this kind of Spider-Man Times Square, they got like the hustle, just like the Tickle Me Elmos and all the other fucking Chewbacca's and everything. What it is, they come over, they put their arm over you, and they're like, you know, you can have somebody take a picture, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, and it's like $50 for the photo. If not, they get wild on you. The problem was, they even got guys sometimes with a camera, they come over, take a picture, and they say you gotta buy from them. Well, that day, Spider-Man swung into the wrong neighborhood. All of a sudden, Benny's outside hanging out. He's minding his business. I think he was reading a newspaper. All of a sudden, Spider-Man comes over and he goes, "Hey, how you doing?" Benny's like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "No, what's going on?" So he's like, "You like Spider-Man?" Benny's like, "Yeah, whatever." So the guy comes over, he gets next to Benny, and this guy comes out of nowhere, he snaps a picture of Benny and the Spider-Man. So Benny's like, "All right, what the fuck was that about?" And he goes, "No, you just owe us $20. Remember what I told you about Benny? He's a solid motherfucker, but just don't try to play him with money." So he tells him, "No, this guy, I'm not paying you $20. And he starts going, "I'll call a cop. I'll tell him what you did. You owe me that money." And he starts getting real, like, you know, thinking he's gonna fucking punk out Benny. So all of a sudden, I'm inside the fucking place, the office, waiting for them to give me my box, whatever. And I'm there fucking minding my business. All of a sudden, people are screaming, "Oh my God, somebody's attacking Spider-Man." It sounded like a fucking movie. Like, who's fucking attacking Spider-Man? Then my brain fucking clicked in. I left this motherfucker outside with Spider-Man. So I broke out, man. I go downstairs. Fucking Benny's outside like, "Yeah, spin your fucking whip now, motherfucker." He's fucking beating the soul out of Spider-Man. Spider-Man wearing white sneakers. He didn't even have the fucking boots. Fucking Benny's fucking him up. And the camera guy, I see he's about to fucking murk Benny from behind. So I fucking tackle the camera guy down. We're in Time fucking Square throwing hands with motherfuckers. This guy was an adult guy. I was fucking this guy. We were just going at it. Whatever. It was funny thing about this guy. Guy comes up. He says, "Yeah, you see, this motherfucker, I fucking tagged him 2 body, 1 head." This motherfucker's like, "Oh shit, what the fuck?" I was like in fucking nitro mode, and fucking Benny's still fucking, "Yeah, where's your fucking web now?" So we fucked it. Cops came, 1 billion cops. They took us to that little precinct in Times Square, and then at the end of the day, since I could show proof I was actually upstairs, and I came downstairs, and obviously that happened, whatever. They let us go, and they ticketed these assholes. But let me tell you something. Seeing Benny beat up Spider-Man, that's something. The other Benny one was, he worked down in the 59th Street Zoo for a while, and he was like kind of like dating this girl there, and no big deal, but you know, whatever. They had the monkey house, and every time he would walk with the monkey house, because the girl worked there, it was this one fucking specific monkey who would fucking throw bananas at fucking, like not bananas, but like they give him fruit and shit, like I don't know, half a papaya or something. He would throw it at Benny, and the fucking monkey would be on the cage, and the girl would laugh at Benny, and Benny was trying to get serious with her, and this fucking monkey was fucking things up. That was it. Benny comes around the neighborhood that night, and he tells me, "Let me tell you something, man. That monkey, he's through." See, for most people, they think, they hear that, they be like, "Yeah." Not for me. I knew this motherfucker was gonna vaporize that fucking monkey. So no joke. The next day, you ever seen those fucking like batteries that like when they charge buses that have been dead for a long time, like they're like on a dolly, it's like 5 batteries put together. This motherfucker took it down there and he played it all fucking sweet. He fucking rigged the gate with the positive, negative. He put that thing on fucking cyber death. He stood in front of that fucking monkey. Come on, monkey. Come on, you motherfucker. So the monkey looks at fucking Benny. He's like, oh, Bing, what the fuck you doing here? I'm gonna fuck you up. But the monkey's thinking like papayas, coconuts, mangoes. Fucking Benny's getting ready for this motherfucker to get roasted. No joke, man. The girl comes out. She's like, hi, Benny. How you doing? All of a sudden, he's like, oh, shit. The fucking monkey comes, grabs the cage, starts throwing shit. When he grabs the fucking cage, the monkey has one of those. Benny vaporized the fucking monkey. That fucking monkey was hiding underneath some rocks for like 2 months. Benny lost his job, but besides that, I always thought it was hilarious because only Benny could have a fucking vengeance against a monkey. Like I tried to explain to him, it's a fucking monkey, like for real. Like you think he don't throw stuff at other people? And it's like you try to explain it to him and he didn't understand. Next Benny, standing on a ferry. You know how sometimes ferries, they got a dock and people come in and out, whatever. No big deal. But one time the ferry like angled in and came in wrong and there was a gap and they were telling people, don't come, stand back, that type of stuff. But people, they were looking to get off and we were waiting for a long time. So Benny turned around and tells me, because he saw the gap. I mean, there was a gap. Like if you fall in there, you're fucked. You ain't swimming in that motherfucker. Even if you were Aquaman, you're dying down that black pit in the Hudson River. But if you jump, if you jump, you could cover that space, but you got to be able to jump. Now, we used to grow up jumping roofs and all kinds of stuff. So he knew I could jump. I know he could jump. We could jump. So he said, Lou, this is the way. Here's the problem. The like 900 motherfuckers on the ferry, they didn't hear when Benny said, Lou, this is the way. They just thought he said, this is the way. So these motherfuckers start coming down. But the problem is, you know how people in crowds, they don't want to listen to each other and they'll start flowing over? Let me tell you something. Benny led a stampede of motherfuckers that thought there was actually a way to walk off. And people like, no, back up. What are you doing? The motherfuckers on the ledge like that. Help, help me. And me and Benny, we jumped over. And all of a sudden we're looking at this fucking people. They're all pushing, not understanding. Like there's like liquid death down there coming. So I laughed because when it wasn't Puerto Rico. It was like, the fuck is the cops? It was NYPD, but it was something else. Some of the cops, they were fucking, there's transit police back then? Anyway, what the fuck is going on? We were like, no, we jumped off. They tried to follow us. Let me tell you something. People did not understand how people didn't get vaporized that day because of what he did. Because people thought like he said, hey, follow me. Following the wrong motherfucker, but anyway, consolidated a bunch of bennies for you. Go to sleep. Good times are here. Banks ain't London. There's no more shares. Nobody's playing with the credit game. If you buy in every now and then, it's because they're greedy. They need the cash, but there's consequences for that. And trust me, we're good. So, there you go. I know everybody's going to follow the line, whatever. I'm like, everybody follow the line. It's okay. It's fucked up. I did not touch that monkey. And neither do I have Luna. So, Johnny loves. Johnny loves.